Okay, I have just finished Assassin's Creed Unity and I'm making this video as the credits go by. I have to say, for the ending like of this actual thing, I'm disappointed. Like, what? What? Okay, let me tell you exactly what I'm disappointed about. I'm not disappointed about the final conflict or the final battle. I actually quite like that. I like the twist that happens at the end, which I won't spoil it, but you know what happens at the end. I like the poetry and metaphor behind it that in the past. Actually, screw it. Spoilers in this. When Arno's, I can't remember what her name is, she dies, and I kind of like the poetry that he didn't go after her to save her, but she went after him and left Arno behind, and then she died because of it. So there was like poetry behind that. I didn't mind that. The thing that pissed, and I'm being quiet because my neighbors like they hate it when we're loud, and it's not worth it. But what's it called? The thing that pissed me off is that the ending with the Abstergo ending, where they just say, "Oh, well, he's dead," and his bones are too. What do they say? They say that he's the bones of the guy that you're trying to find through this whole game, the guy that you're trying to track down. His bones are going to be too decayed and too hard to find, so this whole game was pointless. Abstergo weren't going to look for his bones because in their synopsis about it, he's too hard to find, he's too useless to use. So like, what was the point in the whole game? And this is the reason why I'm starting to get annoyed at the Assassin's Creed franchise, because before it was a compact story, I thought that was more rounded off, like there was the Assassin's Creed story and that there was the Abstergo story. I mean, outside like modern days, but now it just seems like there is a still story in the background, but now they're making whole games that are basically side story, whole games that are basically filler. This whole game is filler in the grand scheme of it. In the next game they might release like more to the actual entire future story, but technically this whole game is just filler. That one thing that she says about um what's it called again, the bones and the remains, that they're not gonna go for remains, it means this whole game is filler. The next installment of Assassin's Creed Unity, I know it's not an Assassin's Creed 2 or 3, but it means that this is filler, which means that Black Flag and this game are fillers into Assassin's Creed um 5, no 4, sorry, until they make it official. But like Assassin's Creed Black Flag and this are technically filler. That is stupid. They cannot bring, like, I can understand with the Ezio trilogy that it was like filler until 4, like it was the Ezio trilogy, but it feels like that one, each part of the trilogy was adding a story to the overall story arc of the future story. But this one is just like, screw the story that you built the franchise on, that everybody like really liked. No, I am just going to make filler, and it feels like this is what, because I don't mind something coming out annually, like a game coming out annually, but when it's just we're gonna bring out Assassin's Creed just because it's Assassin's Creed, that's what it feels like. It feels like an Assassin's Creed just because it's an Assassin's Creed. From a story aspect, from a gameplay aspect, I have to say this is probably the first Assassin's Creed I've enjoyed since the Ezio trilogy. Like, Assassin's Creed 3 wasn't bad, but I didn't really enjoy it as much as the Ezio trilogy. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I hate it because of the boat and stuff. It was just too much. But this game, I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. I like it felt like going back to Assassin's Creed, like the Ezio trilogy. It felt like this was a game, an Ezio game, because crowds. Paris is perfect to be an assassin in. Perfect buildings, perfect crowds to bind in. They took some elements out that I missed from previous games, put some stuff in that I thought was point. Also, I feel like, what does the dedicated stealth button even do? I walk around and I'm not detected if the guards aren't looking, and if I'm in the dedicated mode, I'm no most. That's one thing I want to know. What does the dedicated thing actually do? What does it actually do? I don't think the dedicated stealth button, the crouch button, does anything. But apart from that, I really like this game. I did enjoy this game. Just the ending part just kind of pissed me off. It means this whole game I just played is filler. 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 But you know, it's a good game. I'm not gonna sell it. Probably gonna keep it. Mess about with it. And one more thing, this game I didn't like. I hated that the online bleeded into the main campaign so much. I've never played a game where the campaign is littered with online content. Littered with online content. Buying weapons, buying the upgrade thing to hack the weapons, these co-op missions, the Uplay boxes to unlock, so much bleeding into it was ridiculous. But you know, it's a good game, and this credit thing is going on for ages. But you know, apart from that, I did enjoy the gameplay. I really did enjoy the gameplay. I really did. It's a good game. It is a good game. Worth all the money? Yes, from a gameplay. The game is broken a lot. It's got a lot of glitches, but every Assassin's Creed game has had a lot of glitches. I didn't really mind about that. But from the actual game, just strictly gameplay, I would say this was a good game. A good game, quite a good game. And for me, Jay, I wrap. That was my reaction to the end of Assassin's Creed. Now to move on to Dragon Age Inquisition. Yes. I leave it in there. I wrap.